Hello dear friends, very good morning to everybody. I am Namita, your friend, welcoming you to my channel. So friends, as you know, we started unit 1 of paper 7. From that we did question number 1 and question number 2. If someone missed these videos, you can check in the playlist, videos are available there. Now today we'll do question number 3. And friends, if my videos are really helpful for you, then don't forget to like and subscribe me. Okay, so let's start question number 3. So the question number 3 is about explain about learning process. So now we'll see what is the learning process. Learning process consists 4 main activities. How many activities? 4 activities. What are these? Attention, sensation, perception and concept formation. So these are the 4 activities consist learning process. Okay, so friends, if long question will ask, means you will write about these 4 activities. Okay, if short question, 5-mark question will ask, for example I will show you. You can see here the question paper. Define the learning process of attention. So here it is asking about attention only, so you will write about attention. Okay, if it is asked about concept formation, then you will write about concept formation. Okay, so let's start. So attention. So friends, what do you mean by attention? So for example, you know, teachers will say, hey, pay attention here, Namita, pay attention here, don't make noise. Teachers will say like that, no? So what do you mean by attention? So attention means focus, focusing, concentrate. Okay, so attention is an important aspect of our mental activity. So attention related with our mental activity. So it is the major source of learning. Major source of learning is what? Attention. If you will not pay attention, you can't learn properly. Yes or no? So what is the definition of attention? Attention is the process of getting an object of thought clearing before the mind. Attention means what? The process you will get something. You will know something if you will pay attention. Okay? It is a mental process. What are the elements of attention? Focusing is an element of attention. Concentration is an element of attention. So focusing, concentration, selection and clearness, these are the elements of attention. Okay, focus, concentration, selection and clearness. FSSC. Now, what are the characteristics of attention? Attention is a selective process. Selective means you can't pay attention to all the object or all the matter. Selectively you pay attention. Okay, and attention shift from one object to another. So attention has shifting nature. Attention has shifting nature. Your attention will shift from one object to another object. Yes or no? See, you are studying, okay, you are reading something, or your mother making very tasty food, your mother making chicken curry or chicken pakoda, means after smelling the curry, what will happen? Your attention will shift from study to food. Yes or no? Attention is narrow range. Why it is a narrow range? Means at a time you will pay attention to only one thing only. Okay, so attention needs motor adjustment. Okay, it depends on the mental process. Now, the kinds of attention. what are the different kinds of attention? So non-voluntary attention and voluntary attention. So you know what you mean by voluntary and non-voluntary. So again, the non-voluntary attention divided into two parts: non-voluntary spontaneous and non-voluntary forced attention. It will happen spontaneously, and this attention is by forceful. Okay, so spontaneous attention depends on your interest, and this is forced stimuli. Your father is saying something, your mother is saying something, force means you will do. So my dear friends, again I am repeating, attention is two types: non-voluntary attention and voluntary attention. Again, the non-voluntary attention divided into two parts: non-voluntary spontaneous, non-voluntary force. Okay, so for example I will give you, the child forgets hunger and gets engaged in playing. If you are interested on playing, you will forget all about the things. You will forget your thirsty, you will forget about the hunger, everything. Now forced stimuli means what? See, you are reading, concentrately paying your attention, you are reading. Okay, and at a time, at a certain, what will happen? Some sounds will happen. Means what will happen? Your attention will shift from study to that sound. You will irritate your, by the sound you will irritate. So unpleasant sound is heard while reading, your attention automatically goes towards it. Okay, some marriage procession is coming, means suddenly you will go to outside to see the marriage procession. Yes or no? So this is forced stimuli. Okay, now we'll see about voluntary attention. So voluntary attention also divided into two types: voluntary effortful and voluntary effortless. Okay, so what is effortful and effortless? See, you are not interested in studies, still you are trying to study to pass the exam. Okay, so effortfully you are trying something. Now what is effortless? Effortless means you are doing a work daily, means slowly your habit will happen. So that is effortless. Practice makes man perfect. You are daily doing something, and that is easy for you. This is effortless attention. Okay, so this is about attention. Now we'll go to sensation. Okay, so here some points also there, I think not required, still I will say how to secure attention in children. Okay, so make things interesting. If things are interesting, everybody will pay attention. Where there is interest, there is attention. Yes or no? So, and you can pay reward and punishment method is also, by that also you will bring attention. Audio visual aid. Okay, boringly you will lecture something, by that you will show something in the screen, so children will pay attention. Give activity and project based work. Ask question to pull attention. If in the class, middle of the class, you will ask questions, means the child will give interest to listen. And it depends on the teacher's attitude, how the teacher is teaching. Okay, this is all about attention. Now we'll see sensation. What do you mean by sensation? So sensation means what? My dear friends, you know about sense organs. So sensation, response to the external stimuli, is called sensation. Okay, you will respond to something. It if there is where in summer there is hot means you will say, oh hot, it's cold, oh it's paining. That is sensation. We have five sense organs, eye, ear, nose, tongue, and skin. Okay? These sense organs help us to see, hear, taste, touch, and smell. So, what is the definition of sensation? A sensation is an act of sense organs. It is the act of sense organs which, when stimulated, it sends nerve the currents to the sensory center of the brain, and the first response of the brain is a sensation. You will respond to something is a sensation. For example, a mosquito is bite means the message will go to your brain, and your brain will say there is a mosquito bit, like that. Now, sensation as a mental process, how it is? See, your sense organs are there. It will react on external world, external stimuli. Okay, so what will happen? Stimulation will caused. So if stimulation will happen, what you will do? Carry to the general brain. The stimulation will go to general brain. So brain will message or stimulation converted into sensation. Okay, sense organ react on external stimuli. After that, what will happen? Stimulation will happen. If stimulation will happen, what will it will go to the brain. A mosquito is biting you means it will go to the brain. Brain will message to the sense organ, so message will come. So this is the mental process. And characteristics of sensation. What are the characteristics of a sensation? Quality, intensity, duration and extensity. So what is quality? So friends, quality of sense organs is different. Yes or no? Quality of sight and quality of sound is different. Yes or no? And intensity means quantity. Intensity means quantity. So what is that quantity? Can you tell me? Quantity means what? The quantity of sight and quantity of sound will different. How it will different? So friends, for example, I will say intensity of one kind of sensation cannot be compared with the intensity of other kind of sensation. So we can't compare the sight to taste. And duration means what? Length of the sensation, duration of sensation. Extensity means what? Extensity means the volume, the spreadness, the massiveness of the sensation. Now, kinds of sensation. So what are the sense organs? Eye, ear, nose, tongue and skin. By eye, what you are doing? Visual. Ear, auditory. Nose, olfactory. Tongue, gustatory. And skin, tactual. Okay, these are the activities of the sense organs. Friends, eye is called queen of the senses. Okay, and you can, if in exam about sensation will ask means you will add some points about what visual, what is about auditory, olfactory. Okay, now we'll see about perception. So what do you mean by perception? So consciously understanding of something, you will understand about something is what? Perception. So perception belongs to the knowing expression. So friends, what is it? Friends, human experience. The human experience occurs in three levels. Friends, remember, the human experience is happen in three levels. Okay, by knowing, by feeling, by doing, or willing, by willingness. You will experience something by knowing, by feeling, or by doing. Okay, so perception belongs to the knowing experience. Okay, so perception is equal to sensation plus meaning. Meaning means understanding. So what is the definition of perception? Perception is the process of getting to know about, to know object. Process of getting to know the object, understanding the object and objective of a fact by the use of senses. By using your senses, you will understand about the object. Okay, this is perception said by Woodworth. So, perception is a complex mental process. Why it is a mental process? Because you will understand something, you will know something. So, it depends upon our mind. Perception is more of a psychological process. Okay? And development of perception can trace in three different stages. What are these stages of perception? Development of perception: pure sensation, stage 2 assimilation, stage 3 symbolic perception. So friends, in first stage what will happen in pure sensation? Tell me what will happen in pure sensation. What will happen? Development of perception will happen. One perception will develop. Okay. Assimilation. What do you mean by assimilation? Assimilation means by the mind you will think something, you will compare. So this is the stage 2. After that you will symbolic the perception. You will symbolic the perception. You will, by language you will say the experience. Oh, this is hot, this is cold, you will say. Okay, first develop, after that you will understand, after that you will by language you will say it is hot, it is cold, like that. Okay, here development of perception, here understanding will happen, and here you will give language to that experience. This is all about perception. Now the fourth point, the fourth activity, concept formation. Concept. So friends, what do you mean by concept? A concept is the sum total of what we know about the object. Concept means what? To know about the object is a concept. It refers to a generalized idea about the object. It can be the object, it can be person, it can be events. Okay, for example friends, concept of object. So we can say that about a cat, about a dog, chair, pen, pencil, or something. Person means it can be mother, father, friends, the Indians, the Europeans. Concept of events. Event means you can say picnic, one drama, one party, one function, festival. Okay, now concept formation. So how the concept will form of an idea about the object. First what will happen? One idea of an object will form. After that what will happen? You will compare, you will inquiry. At last what will happen? Concept formation will happen. First idea about an object, after that inquiry. For example, I will tell, there is a cow outside your house. black cow. So your mother will the mother will say through the child, see, that is cow. What is cow? So there is a black cow. So next time you will see a white or red cow, you will see, your mother will say, see cow, means you will confuse, the child will confuse. Okay, oh, that time black color and this time white color, how? So you will inquiry, you will compare. After that, a concept will form in your mind. Oh, there is different colors of cow is there. You will think like that. Oh, that is the concept formation. Okay, now nature of the concept. So friend, concept is not static, it will always change. Okay, so see, first time the child see the black cow, he imagined something. Next he saw a white cow, he imagined something. So the concept will change. The concept is not common for all. Concept is different for different person. Yes or no, friends? You will imagine something, I will imagine something. So concept formation will differ from one person to another person. So concept is a part of thought process. It is a part of thought process, how we thought. Okay, so we will form concept without language. Without language we will form concept. Now we'll see the types of concept formation. Direct experience, indirect experience, faulty concept. So friends, what do you mean by direct experience? Direct experience will directly you are facing something. Indirectly means indirectly someone saying a concept, someone saying something. So that is indirect. Faulty means fault concept. You will make some fault concept of some person on or some object. Okay, so these are the types of concept formation: direct, indirect and fault concept. Okay, oh, this is everything about learning process. I hope this you understood and my video is helpful for you. If it is helpful for you, then don't forget to like once, friends. Okay, thank you for watching my video. If any doubt is there, you can comment me in the comment box. If you know something more, you can also comment me in the comment box. Okay, bye, namaste.